My name's Luke. I got a question. Here we go. So in my opinion, the mental health crisis in America is the biggest threat to the future of society, and the numbers speak for themselves as in the past 20 years, the reported depression and anxiety rates have gone from 8% to 20%, and this exponential growth, almost as high as Nancy Pelosi's investment returns. But anyways, it feels like the scale of this mental health issue is overlooked and frankly being abused, whether that is through social media ecospheres and algorithms within school systems or promotion of radical left agendas such as transgenderism. So how will people realize this massive issue that affects all of us right now, and what should we do about it?
Look, it's an epidemic in our country. Depression, anxiety, fentanyl, suicide, all spreading like wildfire. And it's not an accident that happened over the same period that we see the rise of psychological and political poisons. Wokeism, transgenderism, climatism, COVIDism. These are symptoms, in my view, of a deeper void of purpose and meaning in our country, particularly amongst young people. I'm not young compared to you guys, but in my generation, millennials, we see it. In your generation, Gen Z, we see it. You have to fill that void with the real thing. So here's what I don't think is going to work. I don't think just symptomatic whack-a-mole is going to work. I think we have to fill that void, that black hole, with the real thing, with the vision of American national identity that runs so deep that it dilutes the poison to irrelevance, with the self-confidence that comes from having two parents in the home, in a stable nuclear family that gives a kid the foundation to believe they can jump higher when they do so from a stable foundation. The revival of faith in our country, mediated not through the government, but through our culture. Something that Charlie Kirk, I know, was very focused on as well. Filling that vacuum in the heart of every person. It was actually a French scientist who once said that, it was Blaise Pascal, who said if you have a void the hole the size of God in your heart and God doesn't fill it, something else will instead. So the way I look at it is faith, family, patriotism, start with just pick two. Okay, it can't be zero. That's where we're beginning. Now, where can public leaders, such as in government, make a difference? I think our schools are a good opportunity to start. Early detection in schools is a big opportunity. Use an education system that revives the self-confidence of our young people. Bring back physical education at a young age. Bring back the presidential fitness test. PE as early as kindergarten. Physical health and mental health are two sides of the same coin. Serve healthier food in the cafeterias. Revive civic education even in high school. I personally think we do that with some standards. I think every high school senior who graduates from a high school in this country should have to pass the same civics test that, frankly, every immigrant has to pass before that immigrant becomes a voting citizen. You got to know something about your country, to be proud of your country, to be proud of yourself. But I want to give you credit for putting your finger on the pulse of something that knows no partisan boundary. It's not about black or white or left, right, Democrat, Republican, urban, rural. What you described, the mental health epidemic, if you look at the numbers, it knows no demographic or partisan boundary. And we really want to fix the country. We're going to fill that vacuum in the heart of a generation. It's the job of leaders like myself, governors like those of us who are here, and leaders at every level, high and low, including the household, to play their role in stepping up and reviving that missing sense of purpose in our country. And if we do that, I think the peak of this mental health epidemic will be behind us.
Thank you.
Thank you, my man. Appreciate it.